Yeah, I don't think this tensioner is supposed to do that. A couple of years ago, I picked up a 2005 Audi S4 Cabriolet, which was completely trashed. The rear window delaminated and ruined every single electronic module and the seats in the car. The engine had misfires and low compression, according to the mechanic I bought the car from. But I decided I was going to repair this because the car was very cheap and I knew absolutely nothing about the V8 engine. The car sat under a tarp for a couple of years, only getting worse. There's now mold in the interior and I have done absolutely nothing to fix it. But I finally decided that this year I was going to spend the time and money it requires to put this back on the road. So naturally, I went ahead and bought another broken S4. And then to fix that one, I went ahead and bought another broken S4. Now, mind you, I threw that third S4 out, but then I went ahead and bought another broken S4. So if you're keeping track, that means I now have 3 broken Audi S4s with the 4.2 liter V8 engine in my driveway. They all have timing chain issues. They're all 100% ruined. The interiors are absolute garbage. And all 3 of them have fairly decent chassis, which makes it so hard for me to throw any one of them out. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which one I really should fix and which one I should throw out. And my 2005 sedan is by far the best of the 3 because the chassis is pretty clean. The engine actually starts and runs, even though it has a misfire on one of the banks. The car drives, and I've already ditched the disgusting original Panda seats in favor of these beautiful B8 leather S4 seats. So this is the first S4 that I'm actually going to fix. So in today's episode, we're gonna pull every single part off this car, take the engine out and try and figure out what's wrong with the timing so that we can actually go ahead and repair it. If you like your S4s, if you like your V8s, this content is for you. Let's go. Holy smokes, how many places has this been fixed on? Let's take a look. There's 1, 2 repairs right next to each other. That's a third, 4, 5, and then going back there. You've replaced this pipe. Jesus Christ. I don't know who was doing this work, but it's not very good. All right, what the heck is this? Anybody know? It was just kind of hanging on the bottom. I'm guessing it's some sort of a sensor that didn't go where it was supposed to go. Man, I just love discovering stuff that previous mechanics have done. You know what? Screw this. This is taking too long. All right, engine's out. So is pretty much every other piece that I could get off this car because I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild everything. Now, before I get to the timing chains, which are back here, so we can figure out what happened with this motor, I have to strip everything from the back of it, including transmission, downpipes, everything else. So let's go get that done. Here we go, guys. Finally managed to open this thing up. Trying to figure out what really happened. So if you remember, it was this bank that was causing the misfire. We do have a cracked guide down here. I think that's a pretty common one. Trying to figure out on the other side really what happened. I believe this tensioner is supposed to have a plastic rail on it, but it's not there. I found these pieces that looks like a guide that just completely disintegrated. I can't find the rest of it, which means that's probably sitting in the oil pan at the bottom. So I need to take the oil pan off to make sure everything's cleaned up. Yeah, I don't think this tensioner is supposed to do that. This is, seems like it collapses. So this tensioner is definitely out the door. That's it for this episode, guys. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. That was 2 days worth of work packed in what, 5 minutes? Half of the car is apart. I've got enough parts here to build pretty much another one. I'm starting to understand why this job is so expensive to do at a shop. I think I'm at about $3,500 in parts alone, and I'm not done yet. Between the timing chains and suspension and everything else for this car, things add up pretty quickly. In the next episode, we're gonna clean the motor up, do the timing chain, start putting everything back together, hopefully put it in the car, and hopefully start it. All right? Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see, click a thumbs up. If you want to see more, click subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.